Hello everyone, what's cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday daily challenge location. Man, what a cool spot this was. We've seen a lot of blown out, hollowed out buildings before. Even buildings that look very similar to this, but the thing that really puts this one aside for me as being something special is, well, the fact that, you can actually see the old paintings on the wall. I mean, this was clearly a church. Here you go, you got Jesus again, you got God. You got some other dudes over there just hanging about. I mean, my God, isn't that something? No? Okay, both of these aren't Jesus? Well, whatever. Look, I don't know that much about religion, but, just thinking that this was a church and seeing the paintings and stuff like that, it makes it, gives some context to this building. Now, where do I think it is? Well, I think it's in Russia. Where in Russia? Well, why don't we just guess Novosibirsk, because it seems like every time we're in Russia, we're there lately. So let's make the guess, and the answer was no. It wasn't even close. It was over here in the town of Stuzen, right over here south of Moscow. Well, 1793. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location on the beach. Well, I mean, it's not the nicest beach. It looks cold. I mean, it's a cloudy day. There's mist in the sky. It looks like it's going to start raining at any time. Also, I mean, it's any beach has, a little bit of seaweed and stuff washed up. That's not a big problem. There's actually a lot of people out. My God, geez, must be a popular destination. And then we've got this fella over here who's, fiddling around with a camera and has got all the great supplies for a good day at the beach. You got your Crocs, you got your, you got your peach. You got your bags and stuff like that, and then just, ready to soak up the clouds. Doesn't seem like a great time to me, but hey, I don't live near a beach, and I'm not really the biggest fan of the beach. So hopefully some of you guys have some sort of idea where in the world we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend, Neil Sylvanus. That's right. Thank you so much, Neil Sylvanus, for sending in this one. This challenge has an interesting theme. It is all about the Andes. That's right. We're going to be checking out the Andes region. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, there's a lot of great places to see there, a lot of big mountains and stuff like that. So it's going to be very fun. Thank you so much for sending in this one. If you are interested in creating your own custom challenge, of course, you can look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So let's do it. Boom! Challenge accepted. And starting off, where are we? Good question. But that is exactly what we like to see starting off. We are right over here. We've got a sign that says that we are 107 kilometers away from La Paz. So we're probably right over here on this 25 road. Actually, a little bit closer, I think. Right over there. And, that's pretty much all we need to know. But, oh, wow. Okay, we're actually going to be over here on the shores of this big lake over here. That's really interesting. Well, let's take a little bit of maybe like right over here or something like that. Let's take a little bit of a look as to what we've got around here. We know where we are. Sure, we are in Bolivia. But that doesn't really mean that we can just, stop and turn around and go to the next location. We got to be exploring this because there's a lot to see in the Andes region. One of the things that I mainly mistake is I always guess that we're in Bolivia, even when we're in Peru. It's nice to see confirmation that we're actually in Bolivia. Good, right? But I'm sure we're going to be in Peru, and I just got to remember that that's always a possibility. Where else would you say? You got Argentina, you just call it the Andes? Yeah, you still would. Chile as well, all the way down there. I don't know if Brazil or Paraguay or Ecuador or Colombia really goes in. Maybe. Look at that. The mountains look like they do go all the way up there. So let's go down the road and see if there's anything really that we can see that leaps out as being interesting or noteworthy. One of the things that I'm seeing right now that is interesting, it looks like we're not particularly high up. I don't know, maybe this lake is really high above sea level. That's a possibility. And in fact, I think it might be because there's not really many trees. There's some, as you can see. But I don't know if this area has been like wildly deforested or something like that. But there's a distinct lack of trees, and it looked like we were pretty much very close to lake level. So the lake must be pretty high above sea level, which is interesting, right? It's a lake above sea level. Weird. We've got some kind of weird looking horse that was over here, or a donkey or something like that. And we've got, actually, look at that, a small little town. Oh, well, there you go. See, that's enough excitement for me. I think we're ready to make the guess, and the answer was 4,652 points, so it was a decent score, but clearly I got a little bit wrong. Let's check in on that. I accidentally double-clicked. All right, well, what about this location? What do we know about this one? Frankly, not much. Not much can be known about this one. The road is nice. The road is interesting. It looks like it's cement slabs that have just been poured in. I mean, it might not be slabs. It might just be like, poured concrete, and then they put this crack in there so that, if ever there's freezing and stuff like that, expansion, there's room for that to be, or maybe drainage. I don't know. Maybe, the water seeps through. Is this? What the hell kind of weird animal is this? It's like a dog or a fox or something like that. All right, well, what is she saying? No idea. What country do I think we're in right now? Well, Peru comes to mind as being a possibility. I don't really think we're in Peru, though. I feel Argentina's a little bit more likely, but we might not be. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, finding what country we're going to be is going to be really tough, unless I get very lucky like the last time and just see a sign that gives us a literal distance to where we're going. And I think I'm going to guess Peru on this one. I don't know why, or maybe it's Bolivia again. I mean, we got this bus over here. It's pretty well decorated. Is this flag? Chile. The colors of the Chilean flag. It's not the colors of the Argentinian one. And I forget what the flag of Peru looks like. So I guess we're going to have to go Chile on this one, because I'm fairly certain that is at least the right colors. Ecuador. Well, I guess we're going to Ecuador now. Well, there you go. That helps. See, we always need a clue, and looking at buses and things like that is always a big help. You got somebody walking their dog over here. I don't know where they've come from. I mean, they're walking a dog. It's an adorable little dog, too. But the big question is, where are we? I mean, where did that person come from that they just walked around here? You can see, I don't know what you see here, but, something. Yeah, the Ecuadorian flag, it looks like it's yellow, blue, and red. Well, I guess the bus just, a bus can be whatever color it wants, right? I'm not going to go to the bus and tell it that it should, go match the colors of the flag of Ecuador. I mean, come on, we're in Ecuador, I'm sure that the flag's not that interesting to, people there, great. I mean, it'd be a real eyesore to have just buses that are all yellow, blue, and red all day. Maybe this is where this person with a dog comes from. This house right over here, or there's a few more, so there's actually some possibilities now. A lot of trees here, though. So Ecuador, where are we? Well, we're in Ecuador. Specifically, I'm never going to have any idea, so let's guess that 35. Make the guess, and the answer was, well, close enough, 3071. What about this location? If I had to make a guess, I would guess that this is going to be Chile. And where in Chile are we going to be? Well, I mean, that's as far as I've got. Some sort of Pride Day going on, as there's a lot of flags. I don't know if those are normally up, or if this is, a special day or something like that. I would imagine that it would be, because, I mean, there are a lot. There's a lot of these flags around, a lot of them. So, there's got to be, maybe it's, some kind of special day or something. I mean, maybe it's some kind of Pride Day or something like that. I would imagine it being, maybe not. Maybe, just have the flags there all the time. I mean, geez. I mean, that's just a lot of flags. I mean, if these were any kind of flags, it'd be a lot of them, right? I mean, you'd see this, you'd be, it'd be a ton of flags if it were just the country's flag. So I'm guessing that they're probably not always hanging up there. I mean, you can't have, 2 flags hanging off of every pole. I mean, that'd be a lot of upkeep, right? Flags would get torn all the time, ripped from the wind and stuff like that. They would, degrade over time. To replace hundreds of flags. Is that not as difficult as I make it sound like it is? Well, whatever. Here you go. You can get a burger and a rock over there. We've got a police officer. We've got, a couple people dealing drugs down here. We've got, some urban zones. Where do I think we are? Well, I mean, I mentioned that I thought we were in Chile, and it's still my guess. Santa Catalina. Still where I think we are. I mean, we could be in Argentina. Yes, that is a possibility. But it's where I think we are. I mean, I really don't have much of a clue. What about this? Is that the flag of Peru? That is a flag of Peru. So, wrong again. Peru. Where? I guess I'm gonna guess Lima. Where in Lima? I don't know. Right around like there. Right. No, come on, not there. Get out of here. Right in the middle. The answer was, well, it was Peru. So at least I recognize the flag. We got that. 2385. All right. What about this? Oh, look at that. It's like Christ the Redeemer, but not in Brazil. Well, that's interesting. It's worth going to go take a look. Is it like an imitation one? Is it maybe an original one? Did Brazil steal this from? I don't know where it would steal it from. Maybe this is Chile. Maybe this is Chile. Well, we'll go see it, right? I mean, it's quite remarkable. Maybe this is Brazil. I really doubt it. I mean, I think I would know. You know, I'm fairly certain that this is not Rio. I mean, you know, I could be wrong. I've been wrong on things before, but you know, I would end up being very surprised if this was Rio. Oh, I can't go up there. Well, you know, there it is. So, you know, this city is like to have like a sort of an imitation of Christ the Redeemer. Well, maybe if I just go down here, I'll be able to. No, I don't want to go towards it. I want to go away from it. Maybe I just go down this way and I'll have a better view of the city or something like that. Well, what about this? What do we get from this truck? Well, it's a van. It's orange. Is this Argentina or is this Chile? I feel like it's one of the two. Or Colombia. I don't know about Colombia. I feel like Chile is definitely a possibility. It's very dry, which I would say, you know, we could be in Bolivia again, but I just feel like we're not going to repeat a country twice. That's pretty much my only logic there, is that I don't think we're going to repeat a country twice. I mean, I might be wrong. I feel like we're up like here. Like in Calama. So I'm going to make the guess. Oh, it was Bolivia. Interesting. We repeated that one. Well, you know, at least that was in the right sort of area. I felt like this was the area we were in, at least. 2340. And finally, we find ourselves in... Wow, this is really beautiful, actually. Wow. I don't know where it is. It looks like there's like a torrential downpour that happens every year, and there's like a flash flood that goes right through here, because this is like a dried out river. In fact, there's like a road on it. People are driving up and down it, but I don't know. It looks like water really does rip right through here at one point in the year. So what if we got around here that we can really see? I mean, you know, some stuff about history and a gas station, YPF. And, I mean, that doesn't really give us much of an indication, nor does that. There's like a bunch of different colored flags, but none of them have anything really to do with the country that we're in. So let's just continue going. Maybe we'll see something that, you know, leaps out in our minds as being, you know, a big clue. Do we want to go across? No, I don't really want to go across. So, I mean, we could go down that way, but let's go down this way. See if we can see anything. What about this? None of that really helps. I mean, that's a lot of just words in Spanish, but none of that really helps me to know what country we're in. Let's go down this way. You know, I honestly feel like we're in Peru again. So I think I might actually just guess that. I mean, I might be wrong, sure, but Peru, I think is likely enough that we are indeed in Peru. So I'm going to be guessing that. But, well, unless I'll keep going a little bit, see, maybe something else is going to jump out at us, but I really feel like it's not. I really feel like, you know, this is going to be it. So let's go down this way, see if there's anything we can see. And, I mean, no, really, it's just like, you know, winding streets and stuff like that built on the side of a mountain. No trees, but that's okay. We don't need them. It's not Lima, it's not Cusco. Let's go and guess that we are in Ayacucho. Oh, man. that was Argentina. Oh, surprise, surprise. There you go. So, I mean, 2 times I was particularly wrong. The 2 times I didn't get an obvious clue. 2064. Started off in none other than Bolivia, right over here near La Paz. A little bit wrong as to where on the lake we were, but that's totally fine. Then we went to good old Ecuador. That was pretty sweet. Then Peru, wrong city, unfortunately. Started the streak of being wrong right over here in Chile. Actually, it was right over here in Bolivia is where the answer was, and I guessed Peru, and then it was Argentina. So, a little bit of mistakes here and there, but hey, good score, 14, 5, 12. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I know I certainly have, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.
Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.